Hey guys, today we have my Son Gohan Reboot Leader deck. Now, why don't we start with the leader? Um, what the leader does is when it attacks, you choose one or two cards in your life and add it to your hand. And when you have three or less life, untap two, draw one. And then the awakened side is where you get to do your kill shot. When this leader attack draws. When during battle, you choose one card in your life, you crit it, so send it to the drop. This card gets plus 1k power and triple strike until the end of the turn. And then once per turn, switch it to active mode, and then you lose the game at the end of your turn. Now, the leader itself is it kills. Because you attack, you take life. So let's say you're at 5. You attack, you take 2 life, you switch to active mode, the first battle is still pending. So then, okay, you awaken during that first battle, you untap 1, you draw 2. Okay, so you have a lot of cards in your hand. The first battle is still pending. So then you can activate the effect, go down to 2 life. Then it gets triple strike for the turn. The first battle is still pending. So that gains triple strike the first battle, and then you attack again, and then you can attack a third time, all with triple strike and a lot of power. There was various versions of this deck. There was the green yellow one, but I loved the blue green one. There was also a green red one, but I don't really have the cards for that. All right, there's a new style. I use screenshots, so why don't we start with Bardock Awakened Instinct. Overwhelm 4. It's very hard for me to see. When this card is brought by Overwhelm, draw 2, discard 1. I have that 1. Normally, most people would try 3 Toas because hand control is a beast this format. But I like it at I like 2-1 split because it's a little bit more variety. And this, it's just draw 2, you know? You got Toa, which is very popular nowadays. Overwhelm 3. When this card comes with Overwhelm, your leader card gets plus 5k. No, not... Yeah, 5k. And your opponent discards a card. Hand control is so good, this format. Oh my god. It's so good. You Overwhelm, discard them 1. Senzu Bean. Now, Senzu Bean is... It's kind of a given in most blue decks. People run it at 3, maybe 4. But it's still... It's a very good card, but at the same time it's not. It's weird. During battle, pay 1 blue, untap 2 energy of your choice, and your leader or battle card gets plus 5 for the turn during battle. Now, you need 1 blue, but it untaps 1 in the long run if you want to untap that blue. But still, it's used for the kill shot where you're just attacking, untap, attack, untap, because normally by turn 3, you're killing your opponent. Android 18 Steadfast technique. When you combo this card, discard an extra card. And this gives plus 6k combo power, so it becomes 11k, which is a weird number, but still. It's used for combo, it's used to help you out in a pinch, it's used to help out kill. You know, it's pretty good because extra cards, when you go for your kill turn, the negates themselves specifically, as you can see down there, they don't really have combo power. In fact, they don't have combo power. So yeah, it's actually pretty decent. Wicked Talent Pan. This is the Hurt Yourself to gain plus 10. And it doesn't gain crit, but it gains plus 10, and it bounces back at the end of your turn. The reason why you want 4 of these is to help your clock. The clock to speed down, because most times people won't attack you. So, Son Gohan, Spirit of the Planet. Now, Energy Exhaust, of course. Revive. This card can't be brought back from any area other than Revive. So you play from your hand, and you can't, I don't know, world peace it. During battle, one green, 1 blue. This game gives plus 10 and triple strike for the turn. The reason I have this at 1 is because if I had it at more, it'd probably be pretty cloggy. They're not energy exhaust blue-green. 117. This card's effects is really good because when you play it for the first combo phase, it gets sent to the bottom of your opponent's deck. So they literally have to play something to bait it out. It's the only fetch land, quotation marks, that is its other effect is actually used. 118, full of rage. What this does is it's survival blue-green for 1 blue, and when it comes in, bounce an energy card 4 or less. So yeah. 116, a new start. What this does is that it comes in, it's got revive, but it comes in by sapping or destroying or popping one of your blue-green multicolor. It's meant for the kill shot. If you did your 3 attacks in that 1 life, they don't have a lot of cards in your hand, boom, attack. One of the hurt yourself Gohans that give crit. I will explain, as you can see down there, but I will get to it. I will explain why I only have 1. Shocking Death Ball, Sparking 5, hurt yourself, and pop an energy cost 2 or less, I believe. I have the deck right here. It's literally not showing anything with this side, so I'm trying to explain everything myself. Yeah, I'm not liking this. Let's see here. Yeah, energy cost 2 or less, yes, of your opponents. For the greater good, I have it at 2, but this is probably the one thing I would actually want to not necessarily switch out, but hold on, not switch out, but still I do like it. I had it at 1 and it was perfect. Now I have it at 2 because it's a lot more aggro this format, but still having it in your drop with things like Gogeta, it's actually pretty decent. But at 2 it seems a little rough. But it does destroy an energy cost 1. But that's rare. Focus Breakthrough, like Solemn Warning, but just way less cost. Energy cost 3 or less. When you have 4 life or less, which with Gohan is super easy, energy cost 3 or less, it gets played in the drop zone. It never got played. So yeah, that's Topo. Negate happens. Okay, cool. The other effect doesn't. You still have to discard 1. It's used for those hand trap cards. So, Belmog, Double Devastation. I put this on my list for one of the top cards that is in from the set. And I still stand by that because a lot of decks that use green use this. So it's hard for me to do, but this is after you attack 3 times, your opponent's at 1 life, your opponent finally has 3 cards, you did your unstand. Cool. I destroy 3 of my own cards to play this. Okay? 20k power, destroy 1 of your cards on the field. But it's used to do the finishing blow as well. There's a lot of the majority of this deck also is a lot of finishing blows. It's more based off your leader getting the kill more than anything else. But Gohan himself is such a great leader, I don't think he's going away anytime soon. However, the format is kind of, I don't know what's going on. My favorite character and one of my favorite iconic rare attacks. Solar Kamehameha, I think it was called, but it sells Earth Destroying Kamehameha. If your energy is all green, so I cannot charge a blue at all, so I cannot charge a bean, I cannot charge this, I cannot charge that. So if all of your energy is green, you go and attack. You play that for 1, and then you choose a card in your opponent's hand, but it's pretty much by random. You choose a card in your opponent's hand and you discard it. This card is amazing. When all of the Organic Rares were shown, I thought this card was going to be the one that was okay. I was like, hey, it's going to be really good in hand control decks. And it became super popular because hand control is so good because they got rid of Tau. Still, I think even with Tau here, I think this would still be pretty good, but I don't think people would be running at 4. They'd be running it at 2. But still, it's to help because it gives 15k for 1, and you discard a card in your opponent's hand. I think. Hold on. I'm trying out a new format, and it doesn't seem to be working. Search. Yeah, I was correct. I think I'm just gonna leave my deck right here. So yeah, the card in itself is very, very, very good. And in itself, as you're going for your attack, you're at 3. You have this card in your hand. You attack, right? Okay. You take 2. You tap 1. Your energy's full. You're usually probably at 3 energy. You tap 1, play this. Plus 15. You're untapped. First attack. Awaken. Untap the one you just tapped. Draw 2. I do that all the time. It's the best thing ever for me to just go from like, I don't know, 6 cards in my hand to like, nah, and my opponent's -1. That's also why it synergizes pretty well with Toa as well. So yeah. Now this is one of the new cards I added in. I honestly like it at 1, only because I have one. But I also, when I saw it, it's a 2-cost negate that when it comes in, it destroys anything, and you get a body on the field. So I'm still testing it out, but I haven't had time to truly test it. But I looked at it and I was like, actually, that's not too bad. I'm playing around with like kind of the excess of this deck with the draft box cards to see how it would work. And I know the leader itself is pretty much almost an auto win in most cases, but I still think that your deck itself also plays a huge part. I think that this come in, pop anything. It's not a barrier ignore though, which is unfortunate. But still, I have that one. That's why I'm also saying that maybe I'll try to find room to get rid of For the Greater Good. Because I had 3 negates when I was testing it, and it seemed to work fine. But maybe I'll get rid of 1 For the Greater Good, because For the Greater Good is really good to have, because it's For the Greater Good. It's in your energy, drop area. It's in your drop area, and it gives you a way to save yourself by moving that and a green card by paying 1. Because if you're playing against a deck that uses Gogeta, you're just like, I have to use this right now to have it in my drop area. Also, another new card. This is the Green Cabo. And the reason why I have this over the crit, was because the crit is arguably better because they have less cards in hand, is because this can help. For me, I prefer the double striker because it's a lot less awkward. But maybe I'll reduce it down to 2, maybe even 1, and put more Gohans in. But I'm trying it at 3. I really do enjoy it at 3. But it's like attack, double strike, K, they're down. It's just to me. Paragus Super Combo, because of course, I was a big proponent of saying that this is as good as it was. I thought the Sparking Super Combo was better in some decks. But I overall thought this was the better super combo. But like, people tell me like, no, it's the best super combo. I'm like, some people use the sparking one in some green decks, but like this is just yeah, it's just too good. Draw to warp 1. Draw to warp 1. Yeah, like you're going for your kill shot. You use this plus what card I'm going to talk about next. And you go up to like a huge number, and you have a lot of cards in your hand. It's so good. Feed Kamehameha. So this is one of the cards in the deck that makes the deck so good. If your leader card is a green Son Goku, it's a green Son Goku on this side. It gains plus 15k power and critical. So that's triple strike, critical, and you're pumping it up with like Cells Destroying, Kamehameha, Paragus Super Combos. Triple strike crit, please, 95k. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, triple strike, please. And then, but I've lost games because I either combo too much or I combo too little. That's the big, like, that's something that with this deck you have to figure out. It's an easy-ish deck, and you do have some room to play around with, but there's so many games where I've lost where it's literally like, yeah, I out-comboed the second triple strike. Are you going to stand back up for the third? I'm at 2 life. You cannot kill me. I have enough cards in my hand. I have blockers on the field. Yeah. So, and then Furthering Destruction Champa, my level 2 promos. So combo with something gives it double strike. Most people probably use the Kai because the Kai's optional. This one I use mandatory because I don't want to miss the timing on it. I honestly don't. So yeah, that's the deck. If you guys want like room, the only real cards that you could really play around with, like you need your Self Awakeners with whatever way you want it. You need Shock and Death Balls because having a Sparking in that current situation, like you get Gogeta, you're tapped out, you have more than 5 cards, you have a Shock and Death Ball, you Shock and Death Ball to live, you know. Sometimes it's all about living. The focus breakthroughs you need, though in this format, I'm not sure, but it could still help because they topo you, you're like, nah, topo, no. You need these, because these are your kill shots. I like this version, though I do want to try the red one. I just don't have the cards for it. The red-green one, I believe. It used that Frieza that I talked about before, where I hated that card. But yeah, no, it's a very good deck, only because of the leader itself. But it's also very particular in the way you have to combo. You have to combo correctly. You have to realize either I combo too much or too little. So, thank you very much, guys, for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye!